What are the two most watched networks for sports in the country?
The two most, I'd say Fox has the World Cup.
By the way, this does include digital. I don't know if that helps you or not.
No. I'd say Fox has to be up there between the NFL, baseball, soccer.
Yeah.
Fox is number one.
Okay.
And I would say, I guess, it could be ESPN. I mean, think about it. ESPN has Monday Night Football. They got college football.
Yeah.
They got the NBA.
Yes,
I'm going to go ESPN and Fox.
Fox does not have the NBA.
I'm aware.
ESPN and Turner have the NBA.
I never said that.
I'm just putting it out there for you just in case people are like, well, what about the NBA? They don't have it.
I got you.
Yeah.
I'm going with ESPN and Fox.
So you, in what order?
And what is it based on? Like how many people watch per year?
I don't have the entire metric other than the winner had 211 billion minutes of viewable content.
I'd probably say ESPN then because they just have more of the content. But I would definitely say ESPN and Fox are the two big winners.
All right, number one. This is January 1 through November 29. So it's very up to date, and it takes the entire year into account, including the Super Bowl, March Madness, all that stuff, okay?
Right.
Number one is Fox. 211.1 billion minutes.
All right.
Number two.
ESPN.
Not ESPN. Which I'm with you. I would have said those two
All right,
also.
hold on then.
Go ahead.
NBC. Notre Dame. You got the Sunday Night Football. CBS has the NFL. I'm going to go with CBS just because it has the NFL.
CBS is number two at 192.9 billion minutes. So Fox has them by, that's a pretty good amount. That's a pretty big number. Couple hundred million
think
minutes.
about what it has.
Yeah.
I mean, Fox has right now not only the NFL, including the most viewed football game ever in the regular season, which it had, but it's got college football, it's got the World Series, not that it's getting huge viewerships out of it, but still it had a big chunk of the baseball run. Yeah, and the World Cup, if that even counts.
ESPN's third, NBC is fourth, ABC is fifth, TNT, basketball. And they have some auto
They
racing,
have hockey.
right?
Hockey, too.
Do they have NASCAR at all?
I don't know.
I don't know.
But they have the NHL.
They're sixth. You're going to like this one. I guess they count wrestling. Because USA Network.
As a sport?
What else is on USA?
Don't they have the U.S. Open, I think? Do they still have a little bit of the U.S. Open?
Maybe some early rounds or something like that.
They must count wrestling because they have wrestling every Monday night drawing 1 million people.
Yeah, ESPN 2, FS1.
FS1.
What's up?
Buoyed by its
That's
television program in the early morning hours.
That's right. The last 10 weeks, all of a sudden, rising like a rocket.
Speaking of TV and us, did you get the email? Because I'm curious what you're going to do.
The email?
We got an email. Me and you have an invitation in our email right now.
I don't really check my email much, but go ahead.
Yeah, we were invited to a holiday party.
We were?
Not from WFAN or Odyssey.
I don't know if WFAN's having a holiday party.
We were invited to the SNY holiday party.
Are they asking us to make an appearance like we're speaking at it?
I'm seeing an invitation.
Am I emceeing it? Or no?
Do you want to?
Sure, yeah, I'd love to. Yeah.
You and I couldn't be more different. I would go to the party and hang out by the wall.
Yeah,
this guy's like, let me host it.
No, because here's the way I view it.
Go ahead.
If I'm on a stage or I got a microphone, I'm in front of people, I'm performing.
Right.
Then I have to talk to nobody.
Right.
If I go there, you're going to go there and want to ignore everyone and stay by the wall.
Yeah.
And be a wallflower.
Yes.
If you go and you're not performing, you have to engage everybody.
Nah, you're right. That's a good point.
So I want to perform there or host it or whatever, so I don't have to talk to anybody. Because here's what that kind of conversation goes like. Hey, how are you? How's things? Show's great. You guys are, I love everything. It's like fake BS banter.
Yes, but I have something you don't have, an interest in talking about the New York Mets. So I could just literally talk Mets for 2.5 hours, and I'd be okay. You, on the other hand, that would make your skin crawl. Like you would not want to do that.
I won't do it.
You won't do it.
No, I have no interest in talking about the Mets hot stove.
But that's an easy
Now, I do have a lot of opinions about the network, though. So, if the gang wants to get together and have a little round table conversation about my thoughts about how to improve the network, I'm in. I'm all in. We can have that conversation. Matter of fact, why wait? I'm free tomorrow at noon. Where's the party? When is it? Well, maybe don't say where, but.
Yeah, I won't say where, but next Thursday at 6 o'clock. So we don't even have it out because the show's over.
Well, I'm sure we could leave a little early that day. Is it downtown or somewhere else?
I'd have to look up where this place is. Hold on.
Yep.
I'm not sure. That matters to you? The location is a big deal?
Well, listen, I'm not going to go regardless, but at least I can pretend
really?
like
You're
I've
not
got a
going
reason.
regardless?
Yeah, I'm not going regardless.
Do I have to go then to represent the show? Is there
I
pressure on
think you,
me?
Big Mac, and Tommy should go. Are they invited or not?
Did you guys get an invite?
I think much like with their suite, if you guys can't show up, we're the understudies, they'll take us.
No, I think, listen.
No email. I didn't see any email.
Honestly, I don't even know if I got an email. I'm sure I did. If Evan did.
I'm sure you did.
That being said,
It's
would you
close.
guys-
It's close. It's 15 minutes away from us.
15.
On the train, 15-minute drive, 30-minute walk. It's a mile and a half away. It's downtown.
Where is it?
Where is that?
You know the name of the place?
Yeah, it's called the Bankers Club. You ever heard of it?
I've not.
Oh.
I've not.
I thought you've heard of everything. I'm disappointed.
It sounds like a new place. Yeah, it sounds like the kind of place I may not be allowed to go to. All right, so here's the deal. You're going to go, and you two guys are going to go.
No. I'm going without you?
I can't go. I got to get up in the morning, dude.
So do I. I take my kids to the bus stop.
Yeah, I'm up at 2 o'clock in the morning. I'm not going to a party at the Bankers Club where I'm not going to be able to talk because it's so damn loud there. I'm not going to know anyone there. I'm going to be peppered with, things and people. No. Now, if you want to pay me 10 grand to perform, do a little stand-up, little song and dance, I'm your Huckleberry. I'm in. But outside of that, I'm out.
Do either of you guys want to go? Because I ain't going
Of course they want to go.
I don't know if they want to go.
Let me tell you why they want to go.
What night is this?
You guys want to go because it'll make you feel special. And you don't get that a lot.
Well, no, that's true.
Right.
Not on.
No, I'm not. That's not a knock.
Not
I'm
with you, fine
saying,
gentlemen.
I think it'll be great.
What day is it?
It's on a Thursday. Neither of you guys have a bridge show, so you have no excuse.
Yeah, you're in. We're RSVP, the 3 years are in. All good.
I haven't decided yet.
Yeah.
I got to think about it.
You guys are all in.
I wish there was a net game that night. That would make things so much easier.
Here's Chris in Staten Island. Chris, what's going on, buddy?
What's going on, boys?
Kanye West is crazy. That's what's
Yes,
going
he
on.
is.
Oh,
He's a lunatic.
jeez.
Yeah,
But,
what I'm watching right here, he looks like he took himself hostage.
It's the Kardashian thing.
Dude, I'm looking at this video from today. It's the craziest thing I've ever seen, man.
The Kardashian did something to him. Every man that gets involved with them, never the same again. But that's not why I called.
Yikes.
Yeah, I was just wanting to say, you guys don't think there's any possibility that Judge signs with the Mets, Stevie Cohen sweeps in.
No.
I know he said he didn't want to drive the price up on him. He told the Yankees that. But he is a smart businessman, so maybe he, lets the market develop, and then he offers them maybe a 5-year deal.
Yeah, but Chris, you hit on something. He's a smart businessman. I think he's eyeing a different superstar. And this is the way I really believe and feel strongly about. He's eyeing next year. He's eyeing Shohei Ohtani. And I think he believes that
let me ask you a question.
Ohtani is more box office than Aaron Judge.
Do you believe that or know that?
No, I believe that.
That's your hope.
I don't have any insight
Yeah, okay,
telling
so I'll
me
be clear
that.
about that. Okay.
I'm making an educated guess
Sure.
based on what I know about Steve Cohen, what I know about the Mets' needs.
And why wouldn't he go after
And
him?
I think that with Ohtani available next year, and I think the contract he's going to get is going to be off the charts. Off the charts.
Because I don't know if you said this a month or two ago, or maybe it was Ben Verlander. Someone said it.
Yeah, you get me confused
Yeah.
with Ben Verlander.
Well, the point's a good one, though, whether you said it or not.
It was
I'll
me.
just give you credit for it.
Thanks.
That you can make an argument on Ohtani if he's only a pitcher for you. He's getting $30 million a year.
Yeah, that was my point.
You can make a point if he's only going to DH for you. He's going to get $30 million a year.
Chris, quick question. Who would you rather have for the next 7 years, Shohei Ohtani or Aaron Judge?
Ohtani for sure.
Thank you.
If he's going to do what he does regularly, yeah, of course. Yeah. Honestly, he probably should have won MVP this year.
I mean, to be fair, I know he kind of shunned the Yankees when he first came over here.
Right.
But there might be the thought now that he's been, more accustomed to the Western way of life that maybe all of a sudden the Yankees make sense for him also.
If
Like, it's not just the Mets.
Well, but let's use logic
Go
here.
ahead.
If the Yankees are going to sign Aaron Judge,
Yes.
ultimately they re-sign him on an 8-year, $370 million deal.
Yeah.
And they've already paid Garrett Cole.
Right.
And they're already still paying Giancarlo Stanton.
Yeah.
Do you think they're going to give Shohei Ohtani, and I'm not kidding you, over $400 million?
Maybe.
I don't think they will. I think the Mets will. And so for any Met fan who looks at this Judge thing and says, I don't get it, that's why I think this is going on.
Yeah.
And a part of why DeGrom, they're probably really trying to get on a 2-year deal is because they know they're going to have to invest crazy money to Shohei for a long time.
Yeah.
And forgetting about the questions on what Ohtani can do for the next decade, because none of us know, he's 28 years old. He'll
No,
be
it's
29
perfect.
next
It's
year.
prime.
He's a two-way player, and I think you'd agree with me. More than any other player in baseball, this includes Mike Trout, this includes Aaron Judge, this includes Bryce Harper, this includes Jacob deGrom. There is no baseball player that will put more fannies in the seats and eyeballs on a TV than something we've never seen before.
And you do have to take into account there's a very large Japanese-American audience in New York, much like there is in San Francisco and other parts of California. And I think that plays a role in it, too.
Look, the thing I don't know is, does Ohtani even want to be here? I can't make you that prediction.
Right, because you can make an argument he goes to the Dodgers.
He could.
Right.
But I'll make you this prediction, and you can save the tape. The Mets will be the high bidder on Shohei Ohtani.
Well, you say that. You don't know it, though.
No, I admit that. I don't want anyone to think I have
let me just play devil's advocate.
I'm making your prediction.
What if Steve Cohen, and I'm making this up just for the sake of the conversation.
Yeah.
What if Steve's like, who wouldn't want Shohei Ohtani? But I'm still not going to be that owner yet that just blows every other team out of the water and has a payroll, $150 million
That's why he's
more than
not
anyone.
going after Judge, Craig.
Okay.
That's my whole point. Like, the Mets are about to have, brace this, Met fans, they're not going to have this crazy offseason. They're going to try to re-sign DeGrom.
Solely because of Ohtani.
I think so, yes. And they already have a high payroll. So bringing Ohtani in next year is only going to add to that payroll, but I don't think they're signing the top free agent this year and the top free agent next year.
Right.
I think Shohei Ohtani is the apple of their eye. I think that is the main reason why they're not going hard after Aaron Judge. And ask yourself this, if you're a Met fan, who would you rather go after? Ohtani next year or Judge this year?
Obviously, it's Ohtani. For a million reasons.
I think for a lot of reasons, the answer is Ohtani.
And by
that's
the way,
why I think they're not going after Judge.
You're not going to buy into this, but I'm going to throw it out there anyway. We did learn a valuable lesson this past year. And while this past year might be an outlier, when it's all said and done and a bit of an anomaly, you no longer, because of the new wild card scenario, you don't have to win 110 games to win a World Series.
I know. Yeah.
You don't.
You're right.
You just have to be good enough to get in. And again, I don't know what the Mets' plans are, or the Yankees for that matter, but the notion of I got to build the best team for the long haul of the regular season, I'm not sure that exists anymore.
And that was why the players, Craig, didn't want an expanded playoff. What you just said, I know it's a year ago we were having these discussions.
Yes.
What you just said, which I don't even disagree with, was why the players said, no, we don't want to expand the playoffs.
They want to value the regular
season
more.
Because they don't want owners, and I don't believe Hal and Cohen are doing this, by the way, but they don't want owners saying, well, we really don't have to go crazy. The Phillies won 87 games and got to a World Series.
By the way, and to be fair, if you're the Mets, the Yankees, and every other team, that's got to be an internal conversation.
Sure.
You have to say to yourself, all right, if we think we have a team at make up a number $200 million that's good enough to win 90 games, and we know that's most likely going to get us in, well, what's the benefit of spending $280 and winning 101 games?
Right.
And I guarantee you there are teams, maybe not the Mets and Yankees, I don't know.
I don't think they're doing
that. That are having at least that conversation.
No, I don't think the Mets are doing that. I think the Mets right now are dealing with trying to re-sign 3 elite-level free agents. They've done it with one so far in Edwin Diaz, and their offseason is going to be based around that. Obviously, if they lose DeGrom, they'll spend that money elsewhere on a starting pitcher, probably Verlander or Rodon. We'll see about Nimmo. I don't expect the Mets to do anything crazy this offseason, but I fully expect that 1 year from now, their names will be associated with Ohtani, and ultimately I think they're going to get him. No, I think they're going to get him.
877-337-6666. That's the number to join. It's Carton Roberts on the Fan. We'll get to the LeBron stuff a little bit later on today because the sense of how he values his own voice is amazing to me. And it's a level of ego I don't think I've ever seen before in my life, but we'll get into that in regards to the Jerry Jones stuff. And, of course, your calls throughout the afternoon.